Welcome to Romelette'S Solo Art Show Summer 2025. Today, we are here at Marriott San Antonio Airport to showcase some of my latest artwork, mainly my landscape, but also some of my latest masterpieces. So here is the Knights Templar number 2. My first one, I sold it in Washington last year, and the one who bought it is a couple, or Caucasian couple, and it's actually in the middle of their office at their home, and my other painting was actually displayed in their living room. So this one particularly, the reason why I painted the second one, because I am so passionate about the history of the Catholic specifically. Um, Not only that, this crusade actually portrays both good and the ugly side of the religious crusade in either Catholic or Protestant or other religions at that time. And also, as you know, that the Knights Templar actually is the root of the Masonic group. And I think, you know, the Masons, right? And I would like to read this narrative that I put in here. The Knights Templar were actually a Catholic military order founded in the 12th century to protect Christian pilgrims traveling to the Holy Land, and they played a significant role in the Crusades. They were known for their disciplined military powers and wealth. Their primary mission was in safeguard Christian pilgrims visiting Jerusalem. So this one is not just about the Knights Templar for me representing the history of the Catholicism or Catholic Church, but it's kind of like a constant struggle of opposing sides, all right? So for me personally, there's always out there people, regardless of how you are, who you are, there's always people that do not like you no matter what you do, and there are people who will love you no matter what you do. So this is my personal connection of this painting. Because like the religion thing, there's nothing wrong with any religion. But for whatever reason, the Islam and the Catholic, they don't really disagree, you know, with certain beliefs or with, you know, just the culture or the tradition. The same thing with me personally. Like, I meant well when I commit to a relationship, either friends, business, or boyfriend, family. I meant well. However, some people find me off or weird or even bitch because I have a very strong personality, and I think I got it from my dad because my mom, she's more like this. She's calm. I'm strong, and then my boyfriend can can vouch for that. So anyway, so that's about my Knights Templar, and that's my personal connection with it, other than my belief, which is the Catholic Church, my religion. Yes. Thank you. This one is very, very special to me, and I'll tell you why in the last part of my presentation about this. So this is, I called the Lone Tree, somewhere in Utah. So as you know, I traveled across the United States. I saw a lot of landscape like this. And the beauty of traveling road trip, in fact, Anya was with me in my last road trip across all the way to Washington, is the change of the scenery every time you go to different states or cities. And one of my favorite is this view. And guess what? My mom suggested this for me to paint. And she said, oh, look at this, how beautiful. I said, but I cannot copy it, Mom, because it's copyrighted. I'll get in trouble. So I'm going to do a little twist based on what I remember on my travels. So this is the result. Now, with my personal connection on this one is a lone tree. Like sometimes I feel like, not alone, I feel like I am by myself on certain battles in life. Because in reality, even if you have the support system, honestly speaking, there are battles that you have to fight by yourself. It's your fight. Even if you have a mom, you have a boyfriend or husband, family or friends, there are challenges and hardship you have to overcome yourself, and nobody can help you back yourself because sometimes the problem is internal, not from the outside. It's internal. And this painting, my mom loved it so much. So because she liked it so much, so I told her, okay, you can have this painting. I'll cut this off so you can bring it with you all the way to Europe. But the price is a truck in 2 years. So I said, you can have this painting, but I want a truck in 2 years. She said yes. Yes. So this is the last one I'm going to present today. I actually finished this one this morning. This is the Jesus Praying, one of my Jesus Web series. This is the last one available. This is the 8th one. The 7th one is right there. Sold it for Maria Smith. The 8th one, I just finished this painting this morning. And Ate Esther, thank you so much. There's a buyer right there for giving this painting a new home. This is so special for me. It's because, honestly, I just sat in there and I was thinking, do I have enough time to finish this artwork? Because honestly speaking, I have probably a dozen artworks at home that's unfinished just because I don't have the luxury of time. But this one, last night and this morning, I focused in this one. I guess it's because, God knows that Ate Esther is coming and it has to make it to her home. It has to make it to her home. So Jesus was in this painting, was deeply sorrowful and prayed to his Father, asking if it was possible, okay, to avoid the suffering that was about to come, but ultimately highlights Jesus' humanity and his willingness to submit to God's plan. Even in the face of extreme suffering, it also demonstrates the importance of prayer and submission to God's will. So my personal thoughts when I did this painting, the crying, well, as happy as I am, and people think that I'm strong, but honestly speaking, for people that really know me, I am very sensitive, and I cry quietly. And that's why this painting is so important to me. I speak to my artwork, and that's how I express my sorrow and my battles in life that I have to by myself. Thank you, Ate. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for your support. My boyfriend, my mom, and for Ate Elsie and Uncle David especially. Thank you. No, I'm glad that you have it. I have to release it. Thank you po.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Romelette, for inviting Evelyn, and she extended this invitation to me. I was not planning to come because something happened to my car air conditioning unit. However, things made it so possible that I was able to pick up Evelyn so we can come together here. And I already told her that I'm not sure if I'm gonna come or not, but it's God's will. He gave me a very clearance, to come and to see him. As I walked in this room by the entrance door, I could see right away his eyes with tears. And it really breaks my heart. And I got goosebumps. As I walked through, go over there, and I know that my eye is still in there. I don't know I didn't realize that. If I'm gonna buy it, can I afford it? But Romelette has a good heart. She knows I need it. I need him. I need him. You know, just to remind the sufferings that he had, so much because of us. But I love him. I love Romelette. I will take care of this Romelette. I really do. I do. So, and I'm sure if I'm not here in this world, my son, my daughter, my grandchildren will take care of it. Actually, I'm going to put it in my last will. I will put this in last will to take care, not to sell it. Because it's the hands of Romelette is in there. And God gave her such wonderful talent to draw everything about him. So I told Romelette that, next time she's gonna have one, I'll be the first buyer. Really, because yeah, I already have a place for him. You know, I do. So my husband will be surprised again that bringing this, you know, because I had this Last Supper that I got from this. This is has meaning because it's triggered my heart. It did. I feel something in my heart as I walk in and look at his eyes. Yeah, it says yeah, 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 and then I mean, and there is, it's really things work out because I already told Evelyn that Evelyn, I'm sorry because we have to take my car to the dealer. But so suddenly, the I press something in my car and the air condition come on. Oh my gosh, okay, it saves me, saves our time. So never mind, we'll just take care of this car later on. I mean, and then I texted Evelyn, I'm on my way. Okay, there you go. So I was excited that this really a good feeling as I walk in this room. I remember. So this is my one of my treasures.
Thank you.
It's a calling. It's a calling, and I will put this in my last will.
Oh,
That this cannot be sold. It has to pass on, like a family here. Yeah. Thank you so much for inviting me, Romelette.